What's going on, everybody? Give me 1 second here to get set up. Sorry, I just got to send this text real quick. All right. So who we using first here? All right, San Francisco. Oh, come on. You know what? Screw it. It's set to my favorite team. What's up? All right, we're doing 4 innings.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Fought off foul.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
0-1 now. Buehler deals. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Got him.
Juan Soto now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think
Same placement.
Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
What do we got? 1 and 2? Let's hit him with the cut.
With the fastball slightly elevated, he just is having a hard time catching up.
Damn. All right.
1 out, base is empty.
Let's see if we can get him. Got him.
3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, just ripped a page out of the Greg
Got him looking.
playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rafaela makes the catch, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here in Boston. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the 0-1. On a line out towards center. Taylor makes the
Nice catch.
Check out the Red Sox lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you got this other force.
I had to calm down and
so
like.
Important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives. You know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning
The
track.
hitting's a little bit weirder in this one than previous titles.
Down and away. It's just kind of a
I don't know why.
2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ground ball, Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
All right,
Back
well,
here in
hey.
Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Pete Alonso. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
There we go.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And the pitch is outside, ball one. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Too low.
Way outside, and
Come
it's
on.
3-2. Goes down looking.
Well, just control the
Nice comeback.
fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Brandon Nimmo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gets under it and pops it up. Devers has this one sized up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jesse Winker stands in now and watches strike one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped foul out of play off to the
All right, let's set him down.
Dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied. 0-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the second. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Foul ball. Casas goes 6 feet 5 inches, 245 pounds. A former first-round pick.
Wow.
2018.
The hell was I thinking on that one? Look at that. That was terrible.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the forkball, and it was a smart choice.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence.
That was
here.
horrible.
Very simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive.
Come
that
on,
hitter is gonna be
Story.
trying to protect and battle. And right there,
Jeez.
clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Swing and a foul out of play. And that one is lifted in the air. So
Oh, at least I hit it.
Puts it away for the out. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. To the right side. Oh, great stop. From his
That was a good
backside,
stop.
And that's a nice play.
That was a real good stop.
And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Hard ground ball, base knock. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Uh-oh.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now, let's see if they force.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's
Ah.
gone. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive.
Rumor has it that ball is still flying.
Squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Late swing, foul to the left.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball.
My God.
0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Just missed. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone.
Ouch.
Francisco Lindor. Sent it out. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Richard Fitz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That's rough. Giving up 3 runs like that, ugh. I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back or not.
Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 away now.
Dude, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
That was nice placement.
Base is empty. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swung on, belted.
Oh, come on, man.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Vientos stands at second with 2 gone. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. But 2-round trip.
Hey, you know what? It happens.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one hit to right. Soto hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Connor Wong digs in now. Swing and a foul straight back.
Oh, this might be a rough day, but that's okay.
Got
What
back
the?
too soon. It's strike 2.
My goodness.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging. Kodai Senga picks up the strikeout.
Ugh.
Kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Now here is Cedar Rafaela.
Come
Big
on,
swing and
man.
a miss.
0-1.
I can't get nothing going.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
There we go. Good look.
line. And that drops foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got me again.
Swing and a miss.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time hitting.
Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 9 straight. Back in Boston, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. First pitch, and he just misses. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And a 1-2. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Honestly, I didn't like the call.
Here's Jesse Winker. Struck out swinging his first time.
That was kind of BS.
And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down.
0-2.
Founds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Right through there for a strike. The next offering misses. And 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0.
I don't get it here. We're done.
And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Senga back to work. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Taylor.
I tried.
And there's one away.
I just got to show more discipline at the plate.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. And ball 1. The Red Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again.
Wow.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly, it was
all right.
A fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I might lose this one, but that's okay. First game.
Swing and a ground ball. Toss to Alonso, and they get Bregman for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Devers.
What's up, hey?
As he swings through strike 1.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Come on,
Next
Devers.
offering is fouled back. 1 strike away.
Oh my God, I swung too.
Sometimes road trips
I
can
knew
be
it.
tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
All right, let me know how it goes. That was a tough loss. That was a tough loss. I didn't even get a hit in that game. Come on. I hate this shit. I hate how it goes right to your preferred team. I wish you can. I gotta see if I can shut that off.
And welcome in.
Well, first game was a loss.
Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. That's too low. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a
Come
strike.
I think
on.
he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Ground
I
ball
love his
left
pitching
side.
style, though.
And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Smith makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Carlos Correa. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. The other way, and no one can get there. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Correa goes. And the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone. Here's Byron Buxton. Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
Got him.
98 miles per hour on the gun. So 1 hit is all they get. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And on the hill, Pablo Lopez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right,
next,
got a man on.
Sung Kim. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings swings and hits one in the air out
Ah.
towards right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Oh, well.
Here comes Max Muncy. Muncy, a former All-Star, batting in the
What?
cleanup spot, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. That one fouled off.
I'm not complaining, but I think the game is broken.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. One, two now. That one missed.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Oh.
Inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here's
Oh.
Mookie to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I don't know why the hell I
2
swung at that.
outs. Right back to him on the mound. They take the force out, inning over. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. Back here in L.A., now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Puts it away for the out. Here's Royce Lewis. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Second inning here, no score. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him back.
Got him.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Ty France at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Edmund brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
I don't know why, but with this one, I'm having a real hard time with the hitting.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the number 1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's through there for a strike. And a count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
And that's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2.
He had me all twisted up.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss.
I gotta stop swinging.
Strike 1. 2 outs, base
This is
is
so
empty.
frustrating.
ball. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's gone. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Nice.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically.
Look at that.
That home run.
So 2 away with nobody on. Tommy Edman at the plate. There's a strike. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. On to France. An acrobatic play to end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Jose Miranda.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A swing and a miss.
Whoa.
As he chases way out of the zone. To third, Muncy. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That's to third. Zips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. This is Willie Castro.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Griffin Jacks.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Action in the pen down there. Cole Sands warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. That one fouled off. 2-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again.
Staying alive, though.
Swings and misses. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter now, Hesung Kim. He's 0 for 1. Now this is in the air down the line. And there's 2 down. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Flied to right his first time. Swing
Wow.
and a miss.
I don't know why I swung at that.
With 2 out and nobody on, it's going to take something special to get a run across, so why not? You got some pop. Swing for the fences.
Swing and
Got
a miss.
me.
Struck him out. And it's a 3-up. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Carlos Correa. That one not close, and that's ball one. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, called strike. And that is downstairs. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike three. Shohei gets the K. Whew. Here's Trevor Larnach. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And there's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's two away. So it's their last chance in this one. Byron Buxton, the next twin up to hit. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This could end it. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want.
That was nice. Did not want them. All right, game 3.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Jonathan India. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off.
That was almost 2 in a row.
See a leadoff home run in an inning, kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Base hit, left center field.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Ripped to short. In time to Bush, and they get Perez for the out. And now Michael Massey. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And that is that. Looking back at the solo blast that led off the game. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Right through there for a strike.
I hate some of these pitchers' motions. They drive me nuts.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That one hooked foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Ground ball right side, could be two. Witt for one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
That was a good freaking double play right there.
That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of on the north side of Chicago. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Shota back to work. And it stays fair. No throw, and he's on at first.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Here's the left fielder, MJ Melendez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
I got to get the timing down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he chases that one. Now one away.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Michael Garcia stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a foul ball.
At least I'm making contact.
And now 2-2. Man at first, one away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Missed inside with the curve. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
On the ground, could be 2.
That double play?
1 at second. Double play. What a great killing. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the second. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Michael Busch. And fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Dansby Swanson up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Up and in, and the count is 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a foul out of play. He goes down looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Nico Horner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a
Got him.
miss, and that's that. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Tyson Miller.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Miller, the tall righty, 220 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016.
Oh, come on.
As he was out front that time.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Got me.
Him out swinging. Went back to the sweeper, and it was effective. Bobby Witt Jr. now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Brazier up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Hodge also throwing. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pat makes the catch, inning over. Here at Wrigley Field, set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. High in the air, out to right. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up now for Chicago, Gage Workman. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty. That one,
got him.
95 to finish him off.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Wow.
The next to hit takes ball 1.
All right. We got to focus here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
This one in the air. Massey makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the 4th. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Swing and a miss as he
I don't know what I'm
chases that
swinging
one
at.
darting out of the zone. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And a base hit right there. The throw into second.
Oh my God, why did I run? I don't know why I did that.
Michael Massey getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off.
I should have stayed at first.
Ground ball up the middle. Swanson throws to first in time. Now it's Hunter Renfroe, and he's already singled in this game. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Pat has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom 4, digging in is the switch. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Angel Serpa.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Fights it off. You'll see another. Got him. Foul hit, strike three.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball. Everyone here understands.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. Just right opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Top of the zone for a called strike. Gets the call, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Melendez under it, brings it in. And there are 2 down. And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Swanson in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Witt sends it across to first, and Swanson is set.
All right, we got out of
That's
it.
the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Justin Turner getting.
Now playing first base. Number 3, Justin Turner.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, MJ Melendez. And that's
Ball
off
back in.
the inside edge. And it's 1-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Now that's smacked to right center. He's got it. Here comes the throw.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show.
That was a nice
for it,
shot, though.
But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. On the ground right side.
I tried.
Throws to first in time. Royals set down in order. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Chris Bubich. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. Across is the winning run, and they will walk it off. in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well.
Hey, I tried.
And your final. Leading off, Freddie Freeman. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
1 out, bases empty. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Come on.
Right about knee high at 97. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Squeezes it. That's out number 2. Here's Muncy to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one finds its way through. And it'll be 1st and 3rd now after that miscue.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Mookie Betts, the next to bat, checked his swing. That's ball 1. Out towards right center field, Doyle sprinting towards the gap. One hops off the wall, should be extra bases. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Betts at 3rd with 2 away. Fouls one off. 2-2. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. Runner in from 3rd to extend their lead. Now around 2nd, going for 3rd.
The hell?
And he's got an RBI triple. So a runner at 3rd, 2 outs. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
I can't get out of this inning.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
Sends it to first, and they get the out on Smith. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Now he tries to get back, but he can't. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that one almost hit him. Lifted in the air, right field. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Conforto whips it back in quickly. And they hold him at second. Maybe this
I could have had, like,
they start the comeback. So runner at second.
I can't believe I went off the bag
Michael
on that
Tolio
triple.
will hit next. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Muncy makes the catch. And that is that.
I could have at least gotten one of the runs
Top
back.
of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a good fastball to start him off.
You know what? I ain't going to complain. It's a game. I'm not going to win every single one.
Line drive. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And a foul ball.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogie's, you know, just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Pulls that one foul. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That one to first, and foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom half of inning number 2. And now here's the veteran DH, Chris Bryant. To the left side, but it is well foul. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but he just barely sneaked in there.
Nolan Jones in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-1. late with the swing there.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a foul ball.
Damn it.
Bryant stands at third with one gone in the inning.
I swing too early or too late.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. The tag gets him, and it's a double play.
Yeah, I have no clue what I did there.
Top
I
half
must
of
have hit the
third
button.
inning, and now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they add a run. It's 4-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a...
Justin Lawrence on to pitch here. He's into the game with the bases empty. That clips the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Right side, Estrada. Throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. And now it's Mookie Betts. First time around, he tripled home a pair. And that misses. 1-0. And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Hernandez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further.
Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this
Back
one.
here in Denver, bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Sam Hilliard. Ohtani back to work. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Jacob Stallings now. And strike 1 to the catcher. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Grove getting loose as well. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Conforto makes the grab for the 2nd out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Huh. 1-1.
Two outs.
2-1.
Gets him to chase after that one.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Y'all just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And now it's going to be Ezekiel Tovar. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Conforto pulls it down.
It was a nice try, though.
And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now. New pitcher now, Seth Halverson. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one in triple digits.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Well, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Jones makes the grab, 2 down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. Popped up. Tolia. Hauls it in to end the inning.
I'm pretty sure I'm losing this one, but hey.
And here's the first baseman, Michael Tolia. Fought off foul.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone!
There we go.
To the deepest part of the field. That one felt good. It's 4-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Kirby Yates on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Bryant in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Strike 1.
Good pitch right
I don't
there.
know why I swing like that.
If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And He's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm not giving up just yet.
Tyrell Estrada to the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove. 2 down. Rockies down to their last out. Sam Hilliard, the next to hit. Yates, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. 2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together.
Hey, you know what? I could have came back if I didn't get stupid with the base running. That's on me. All right, before I start the next one, I will be right back. All right, we are back. See if we can't get a win here.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that's outside.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
This one high in the air to left center. Nootbaar makes the grab, one away. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Foul ball there. In the air, right side. Walker on his way over. And it's caught for the out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. It's a
There we
ball.
go.
And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. First pitch misses.
Outside.
On the
Ooh.
ground. And that's just foul.
A lot of it's the swing timing.
Here's a 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
Woo.
On the ground, right side, Altuve. One gone, bottom half of the first. And the batter now, Alec Burleson. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
As a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
1 out, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 1 down, base is empty. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
What the hell?
That misses. Ball 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Just missed. Yeah, there's the strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Liner, base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And another ball. foul ball makes the count 2-1. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Left field, McCormick has it sized up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 left for the Cardinals, and it remains. Back here at Busch Stadium, new inning getting started, and now here is Yainer Diaz. On the ground, out to short. Boots it.
Ooh. All right, I'll take it.
And
I'll
next to
take
him
it.
for Houston, Jeremy Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off. Runner
I shouldn't have
first with no
swung.
outs here. Oh, right to the backstop. Runner holds. Count goes.
I should have
to
went.
1.
Oh well.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Donovan hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Chas McCormick, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it looks like trouble. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here's Ben Gamble. Golden opportunity right here. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it's off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and on the outer run scores.
Still got the run.
Myers now at the plate.
Come on. I gotta stop doing that.
Early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one the other way. Whips it to first. They limit the damage here. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And there's the strike. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
McCormick makes the play, and there's 1 down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
1 down, base is empty. Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
They got it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Jordan Walker. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that drops in for a strike. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. And
There we go.
is the inning. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Kyle Leahy.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Altuve.
And here I go again.
As he comes to the plate for the second time today. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
He swings and fouls one off.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
In the air to left center. Scott snags it for the second out. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was going to go outside. Ah.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball one, no strike.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Just kept it simple. Play.
Here comes the skipper. A new pitcher in the game, Ryan King.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Feeds to second, out there, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Win batted for the second time, and that's strike one.
Nope.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. Michael Ciani into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center.
Number 22, Michael Ciani.
Base hit, center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. Ball one. Righty delivers. And that one fouled off. Center field. Ciani makes the catch, and there's one gone. So, man aboard, Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that one pulled foul. Walker at first, one gone.
That's a ball.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pretty much a model
Nice.
swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Arenado. Not in time.
Oh.
He's safe.
Off the bag.
First and second, one out. Gamble getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side, could be two. To second for one.
He's out.
Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. It's now 3-0. You're watching me. And we're back. Bottom four, here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. That one
Ball,
missing
that's it.
inside. Fouled off left side. And the
Ball,
slider
that's inside.
just misses. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Here's Nolan Arenado. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
Oh, hey, it's not the way I wanted to start this whole thing, but like I said, I'd rather it be like this and take my losses. All right, this will be the last one.
Hello and welcome. Ready to go? Here's the veteran first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Fouled off. He was late. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
1-2.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Chisholm on to first.
That's an out.
1 out in the top of the first. And now it's Brandon Lau. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, looks to have some quality stuff on the hill today. Start this outing out. Pepper in the zone.
Got him.
Strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. You're dialed into the show.
That would have been a strike either way. That was a perfect pitch.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. McClanahan, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Low hauls it in, and there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
One down, base is empty. That missed by a lot. And a count 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
I don't know why I swung.
Strikeout.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Aaron Judge stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
I barely caught that.
And that'll do it. Back here in New York, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Rays, Josh Lowe. There's the strike. Cole, a 6'4" righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. That misses off the outside edge. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it's through for a hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position.
Crap.
Still nobody out. And now, Jonathan Aranda. That's in there. And that's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Low, the lead runner out at second. Jansen at first with no outs. Inside, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now a chance for Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2. Here comes Cody Bellinger. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
I just can't get anything going right now.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 strike.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Caminero pulls that one down, and there are 2 outs. So 2 down now, and here is Austin Wells. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 the count.
2 strikes.
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there. Back
I gotta
for
watch
more
that.
from the Bronx. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. And here is Richie Palacios. And ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking
1-1.
ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that.
The baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking.
Right on the corner.
This is his 3rd of the game.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here is Johnny DeLuca.
0-1.
1 down, base is empty. Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Fastball for a strike. Top of the 3rd, no score. That one off the mark, and that's ball 1. Upstairs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side for the set for the bottom of the 3rd. Paul Goldschmidt now. McClanahan back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there, and you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Alex Jackson. No outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Caballero to second, there's one. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Yeah, I hit right into it.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Diaz. Out. That ends the frame. Yanks held. Now into the game, DJ LeMahieu. He takes over as the new first baseman. Lau in the box now, takes strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Caminero in the box now, takes strike one. 4th inning underway, no score. Now one missed.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
High fly ball, right field. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Josh Lowe next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On now to the... Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Edwin Uceta. On the ground to the left. Over to Diaz.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. At the plate, Jazz Chisholm
I'm just having no
Jr.
luck.
Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss.
Wow.
And that one missed by a ton.
Wow. That's not even close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the 2nd out. Good job to clean it up after the drop 3rd strike. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Puts it in the air out towards left center. DeLuca makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Yankee Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's Jansen to hit. There's a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And the count 1-2. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. First pitch misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. With the go-ahead run standing at second. And here in extra innings. And the count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now it's 3-2. Richie Palacios in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to Jazz. Toss to LeMahieu. Rays retired in.
That was BS.
Now in the Bronx, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Lau sends it to first. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. First time up was a pop out. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
I should have swung at that.
You want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
I'm so frustrated with my hitting.
That's towards center.
Of course.
Settles under this one. And that is the inning.
Thank you.
Back at Yankee Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping in, Richie Palacios. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Come on.
And he grounds one to the right side. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
DeLuca, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That pitch clips the outside corner.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. Swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. So back now for the bottom. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu, taking his first at bat here in extra innings after coming in on defense. That one outside, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And that is out of play. This one popped up. 1 away. And now Jason Dominguez. He hit into a double play his first time up. And fouled off. Winning run at second with 1 away here in extra innings. That Misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Manuel Rodriguez getting loose out there. Rasmussen warming up as well. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Come on, I just need one good hit. One good hit.
Hit in the air out to center field. Lau sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Cabrera in the box now. Takes strike 1. The winning run on second base. Up the middle. That's a base hit. The throw in. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but
We got
a
it.
great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Nice.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton.
All right, everybody, I'm getting out of here for this one. I want to thank everybody that came in. The likes, the comments, the shares. As always, it's appreciated. And I will be back. I don't know when I'll be back, but I will be back tonight. And I'll see everyone then.